Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from UltraFire. Now this here is their latest UF3 PRO. Now I was sent this light from them directly. They wanted me to feature it here on my channel. Comes in this box. Start off here with the specs. It's got 3 light levels, high and low, strobe. Up to 1800 lumens is the highest output that this can do. Now if you need more time to read this, go ahead and pause the screen. Otherwise, let's get this open, see what's in. And we're looking at the user manual here. Front and back. Looks like there's 2 languages, maybe. Yeah, multi-language. Got a USB charging cable, Type C, 1 lanyard. Here's the battery that it comes with. Now I am a fan of these holsters. I do like them quite a bit. They do work well for me, so feels like it's pretty rugged. In order to open this, you're going to push the lever that way for the quick release, put it on the belt, lock it in. Pretty straightforward, just lock the light in the holster, tilt it out when you need it. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the light. There it is. Pretty straightforward flashlight. It does have tactical feel to it as well. It's going to be more geared for the high and low. Nice for casual carry. Feels comfortable. The only thing this is actually missing, in my opinion, is a clip. Would have been nice to have. It does have some areas will hopefully stop it from rolling too easy. Style and design on this is nice. No issues. Button does stick out past side there a little bit. Tail clicky there. Lanyard hole here. Can table stand that if you need. I've done many UltraFire reviews over the years, going way back. Here is the charging port, so you can charge it anywhere you want to top it off. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look here at the smooth reflector. Now they don't say what LED they are using in here, but it is a cool white LED. And the machining and finish on this is nice. There's no issues. Kind of a flat finish. Alright, well, let's go ahead and open this up. I'll show you the insides. The head of the light there, straight contact plate there. Not too sure if this will come off, and it doesn't, so there's another spring down in there as well. I'll go ahead and take the battery out. Nice little case. I use these actually quite a bit. I have rubber ones, the silicone ones that are great as well. So we have a UltraFire 5000 milliamp. These 5000 milliamp 21700 cell can either be 15 to 20. I'm even starting to see some 25 amp versions of them out. OEM, you just don't know what it is underneath. But your case should provide you plenty of power to run this light. See there, spring. So you can use flat top cells in here as well. This centerpiece sticks out pretty good. Get it all together. Alright, so now let's go ahead and go through the UI. Turning on the light. Do have a battery level there. Indicator on the power switch on the side. Oh, you do only have high and low on the side switch as well. So let's see if we can do pressure switch action with that, so it's good for tactical use. Nice. Now it looks like that you can turn off the light with the side switch as well. Yeah, definitely can set it up tactically. Start up strobe. That is a variable speed on the flash. And it is distracting. See if we can set this up for... And you cannot. So the only way you can do strobe, of course, is using the side switch. But nice to be able to have that on the highest output if you're law enforcement. Let's take a look here at the beam. Turn it down a little bit. See here, nice area that it's focused. Does have a little bleeding around the edge. Cutoff is pretty good. Spill area is tight. Probably gonna be more of a combination beam actually. And that's all there is to this light. Simple, easy to operate, just high and low. The build quality feels nice overall. I mean, it's really a straightforward light. Of the bezel here, it will let you know if you got the light on. Set it down, kind of see it out the edges there. I like the kill switch. It's nice. It's got some weight to it with the battery in there. And let's take a look here with it in the holster. See how it looks. I like these holsters. They're a little stiff at first when you first put them in, but after that they'll kind of get a little bit more loose. It's got some sturdiness to it. You can have it there, turn it on. I really like these plastic holsters. They've really proven themselves. Not bad. Alright, Well, let's wait no further. Let's take this UF3 outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We're out here in the darkness with the UltraFire UF3 PRO. Let's go ahead and get started here. Starts off on the highest level, so we'll go over here to the famous Tree of Life. Nice spill, combination beam. These are my favorite. They don't have a large amount of throw, but it is making the palm trees, faintly making the second one. But the beam is just complete. Lit up. Hot spot is almost as large as the whole tree. 238 feet behind this tree. Now I do have a link to a video of my testing area. See the playground there. Should you have any questions or doubts, check it out. Nice performance on this. Next level down, just high and low is available. .38 feet there to the water spout. 65 feet to this tree from where I'm standing. Fence line, tree line, do a beam profile here. Impressive. Back up to the highest. Wind it over here on the famous Tree of Life. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Nice beam performance. Not seeing any issues. Not even sure what LED is in here, but it did do a good job. Now on the highest output, this is going to get pretty toasty, especially after about 3 to 5 minutes. It's going to cycle down a little bit. I'm not too sure if it's due to the battery that's included. That's the one I used in the night shots. Or if it does have some regulation to drop the output a little bit to keep the light kind of stable and not too hot. Feels like nice build quality overall. Not seeing any issues. If you just want a simple, easy to operate light, I think this is going to do well, especially if you're in law enforcement, security, even a hunter. I think this is going to do well. It's got some pretty good beam distance. To me, this really does seem more of a combination beam. Spill area is nice, very on the tight side, but very intense lighting, so you're going to be able to see the foreground, whatever you're aiming it at. The ability to be able to charge this on the go is a nice thing. Also, you can also grab another 21700 cell and be able to just swap it out if you wish to do so that way. The battery here seems to do okay. The overall kit is actually pretty nice. I'm not seeing any issues with it. I mean, just a straightforward basic kit here that leans for the tactical side, especially the way it's set up. Well, I want to thank UltraFire for sending me this UF3 PRO to review. Now, if this is something you are interested in getting, remember, it comes with everything you need right here in the box. Get started outside the box. I will leave a link down below this video I am working on a special discount code. If I do get that, it'll be there as well to help you save some money on this kit, just in case you are interested. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these budget-friendly tactical lights from UltraFire to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.